Hello, you freaking tube. How is everyone today? I'm the First Giant, and welcome back to the extended epilogue of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Episode 2. As you guys may or may not know, we did a lot of stuff in the last episode, of which most of it had nothing to do with the extended epilogue that I had planned on doing. But it was something I really wanted to do because it looked interesting. And it was interesting, but not in the way I expected it to be. But anyway, as I ended up saying at the end of that, these episodes are going to be shorter and focus, from now on, we're going to focus on, only on the Atlantis storyline. Which I'm using, as I've said, I'm using as the extended epilogue to the game because I kind of know where this maybe potentially somewhat where this Atlantis storyline leads to, considering that in the mission, or in the quest that started as a side quest and became a main quest in the main game, that actually led us to the Atlantis storyline DLC. That ending to the game actually kind of gave away the ending to the Atlantis storyline DLC. As you can see, we did end up getting this mask as well in the last episode, so, there's that. But, anyway, so, what was I gonna say? We, can't actually remember what I was going to say. Oh, anyway, so we've kind of already seen where this Atlantis DLC essentially leads to, and I'm not sure if they'll show it again at the end of this DLC or not. But because of that, I wanted to complete this DLC storyline. I'm assuming we have the full complete DLC, but I have heard rumors that you only get the first part of it for free. As I said, I did get this for free, so I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, but anyway, because we know that this, or because we know where this eventually leads to, I also kind of know that this is a pretty good way to end off the series. Now, a couple of days ago, on Monday, we actually had the official end of the series, so I've decided to call this, the extended epilogue sort of thing. It's almost like a really long post-credit scene or whatever. Just filling in a few of the blanks. Basically, what happened after the end of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Because as I said, we kind of know Alexios's sort of final I guess final days or final resting place or final, like, what ended up, like, how he ended up like how he died or sort of thing. Like, it's hard to explain without spoilers, as you know. I guess if you go back and watch that episode, it'll be kind of, or if you've watched that episode, you've kind of had it spoiled for you anyway. But but anyway, I figured that anyway, yeah. Like, I figured that we should probably still do this, just so we fill in a few of the blanks in between what happened sort of at the end of his story and when we catch up with him in the future, like, if you know what I mean. I guess, well, I don't know if I wanna say spoilers, but since I'm, you know, since some of you may have or may already know what I'm talking about, if you saw the previous, or if you saw the episode where we found out essentially what happens to, like, when we found out Alexios's destiny, if you saw that episode, it's kind of a spoiler, I guess. So I kind of am feeling willing, or I'm kind of thinking it's probably okay if I just tell you now. Oh, it's here somewhere. But I guess basically what happened was we found out that Alexios actually meets our current day character, Layla. So, basically, yeah. As I said, they kind of did things backwards because they require you to, like, there's a main story, or there's a main quest that's part of the main game that's been in the game since released, that gives away the ending to this Atlantis DLC, kind of. So, anyway, I don't know if they'll show the same ending again, but it is quite interesting. Anyway, let's find this thing wherever it is and see what we can see if we can accomplish another mission. There are only 3 missions or 2 missions left, because this one, when we accomplish these 2, we accomplish this one. Find the 3 symbols, right? I'm not sure if there's any more missions that'll appear after we complete these 2 and this one here. But as I said, I want to try to have this done by the end of the week. So we might have to cram a bunch of it if there's still a lot at the end of the week. But I might try to do these 2, hoping that there will be still stuff for the end of the week. Although, technically, we are on Thursday. Well, no, this is Wednesday, although it's moved into Thursday for me now. But we started. We've talked for about half an hour already. Actually, about 20 minutes. But anyway, actually maybe 15 minutes, maybe. But anyway, I probably don't have to explain this every single day, but I end up doing that anyway. Yeah, so what I've kind of come to discover with this is that, you know, basically at the end of the Atlantis lead-up mission, that's actually part of the main game, we collected the Staff of Hermes, which apparently can keep somebody alive. If they just hold on to it, they can keep them alive for eternity, if need be. And so then we also know that Alexios ended up going back to Atlantis at some point after he had completed, you know, everything there was to do in life, I guess. Probably once most of his friends and family grew old and died. And just waited there for Layla to show up. So basically what I've come to discover is that this DLC is sort of filling in a few of the blanks, because we know that he basically the stuff that happens in this DLC is the stuff that he does in order to prepare for that encounter. So I'm not sure, but I'm kind of assuming that the end of this DLC will leave us in the location that is the gates to Atlantis. Maybe not. I don't know exactly how far it'll have us leave, or like where exactly it'll leave off for our character Alexios. But anyway, I guess we will find out. So, but as I said, extended epilogue episodes to complete this storyline to its fullest extent. Hopefully, or attempting to be finished on Friday night, even if we have to cram a bunch in at the end. So, without further ado, I know we've talked for a long time. Um, let's keep looking for this thing here. West of... Okay. So... Mm, wait, I wonder if we have it unlocked already. Suppose we would see it, right, if we did. Hey, another side quest. But... a friend in need. No. I said we would do no more. We would focus only on. I said from now on, the rest of this week, we would be focusing only on the extended epilogue, or also known as the um, Atlantis DLC. Tomb of... That's not who I'm looking for. But anyway, so no more side quests or anything. Not for a long time, in fact. Where is the border of this? Oh, all the way over there, so... Is that it? Okay. It's probably... maybe this one here. Could very well be this here. That would mean that we... Not only have we... not yet... been here, but we have not yet actually been to it, but we also will have to explore it afterwards. I kind of want to at least explore it and get everything out of it that there is to get out of it, if it's so. The question now is, where is the nearest fast travel point? There's this one down in the city, but I think the one on the hill up here is probably better because we're going downhill, not uphill. Downhill can be better and sometimes more awesome if we can do that, you know, ground pound smash attack thingy, whatever you want to call it, where we jump off the cliff and just smash the ground. There are a lot of things I could talk about. Basically, when you get to the end of a series on the channel, there all of a sudden becomes so many things to talk about because, you know, there's, well, how are we going to finish out the week? Okay, this time we're going to finish off the DLC and call it extended epilogue episodes. You know, we got to talk about what we're going to do next on the channel, which, by the way, the main thing we're going to do next on the channel is going to be the Days Gone, you know, and well, I was just talking about how we've actually we've actually already hit the official ending to this game. Um, and now, as you probably saw from the title, we're doing extended epilogue episodes. So I'm looking more thoroughly into that Atlantis DLC stuff that apparently I guess we somehow got for free, or maybe we were supposed to get it for free. I don't really know, but that's what we are doing now. But I was talking about, when you get to the end of a series on the channel, and as I've said before, yes, it's the end. Yes, we had the official end. That doesn't mean we won't ever play this game again. Because there still is tons of side activities to do, but anyway. I was talking about when you get to the end of a series. Hold on, let me fight the wolves. Boom. Die, wolf. When you get to the end of a series, I was talking about all of the things, like there's so much to talk about at the end of the series, I think at least. Yeah, I am hyped for it. But as I was saying, yeah, so there's always so much to talk about when you get to like the end of a series, though, because there is first of all, there we go. There is always first of all, well, what we've been talking about how exactly sometimes the series just ends because there's nothing more to do, or there's not, the game ends, you see the credits, that's it. But sometimes it's good to talk about all the possibilities of stuff that to do. If the series ends midweek, with the way that I run the channel, if the series ends midweek, it is good. It's a good idea to or some, like, I like to usually have a plan of what to do to finish out the week. So we had the official ending on Monday. But now I've got, extended epilogue episodes that we're going to do until the end of this week. As I've said, and then starting next week, I know we're getting close to when the release of Days Gone. I'm not exactly sure when it is, but I will try to cover it immediately the first day that it is released. Maybe, or I might not I might not start it until like the nearest Monday to the release. So if it releases on a Friday, we might wait until the following Monday before we start it. But in the meantime, April 26th, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you're correct on that. But anyway, so I know that's fairly soon. But in the meantime, I think we're gonna have 1 week of. Yeah, so then that's a Friday. So Most likely we won't start it until the next Monday, until the following Monday, unless I get it pre-ordered, which I still haven't decided whether I'm gonna do that or not yet. But we'll see. But we in order to fill in there is a week in between. So there's this week that we're almost finished, and that's going to be all about the extended epilogue episodes of this series and whatnot, blah blah blah. But then there is another week in between, like next week. I'll probably just fill in with one like a random game. It's probably going to be one of our already established endless game series, endless games on the channel, like or infinite game series on the channel. Could be something like, it could be Fortnite or Uncharted 4 multiplayer or Dead by Daylight or any of those. And then we'll start into Days Gone as gonna be the next major game we play here on the channel. But there's other stuff to talk about too. Let's get this going here though.
Well done, Keeper.
Can we actually search the tomb first? Because I've not come to this tomb yet. So I want to do that first. Also because I want to know what we're up against. So we can actually search the tomb as we... I didn't know if I'd be able to, but yeah, we can actually search the tomb as we, finish talking here. So, what else can I talk about? A lot of stuff to talk about. So, uh-oh. There we go. I also wanted to talk about... I can't remember. There we go, got him. There's more to this. I can't remember what I was gonna say. We'll go back to the secret passage in a minute. Oh goodness. I hear... Interesting. Ugh. Oh goodness. Blah! Okay. Cool. Alright. See where this leads. Oh wow. That's interesting. It's like wooden. Huh. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Can we slide it this way? No. We sneak through there? Oh, that was not what I expected. Oh, I think I know. I gotta go around the other side or something. There we go. Ow. Apparently it bites me through the walls. Cool. Awesome. Interesting. Oh, wow. There we go. Wait, have we been here? So confused. Eh. Die, snake. We have not been here yet. Different. Again. Oh, goodness. Wait. Can we go up there? No. It only looks like we can. Oh. Another room with a secret, like a thing. Whatchamacallit, for, an ability point. Cool. Location completed. Alright, cool. I literally, honestly, can't remember at all what I was... Oh, that's where we came in. What I was, gonna say. Oh, goodness. Um, okay then. There we go, dead. Is this another way out? Also, there is another snake here. Wow, this is an alternate entrance. Kind of wonder if you could have talked to her at this entrance if you would have found this entrance first. There's other places I want to explore in there. But what's the best way to remember how to get back in there? Okay. Probably they go in from this entrance again in order to explore more. The other way I might get lost. Alright, cool. There we go. There aren't like other secret things here, no? What does that say here? Not really. Eh. Yeah, not really. I do sometimes like to watch baseball or hockey. That's what he says, right? Sports? Let me just... Yeah. Sometimes baseball or hockey, but for the most part, no. Now, how did we leave this room the last time? We go underneath that thing over there, or did we go out through the door? I cannot remember. I think we went out the door because I see a moving snake in there. And there's dead snakes here. Ow. Yep, definitely not been here before. This is a dead end though, so that was kind of actually lame. Oh well. Cool, we gotta go back now. Yeah. That can happen. I suppose you could also shoot like a flaming arrow at them. like this. If I shoot, oh, not that. If I shoot the flaming arrow right there, apparently not. Wait, really? Seriously? Maybe you can't. Oh, there you go. You just gotta hit it at the right spot. Hey, that's alright. You're, doing actually pretty good. So. Alright, let's see here. Give me a second, though. Gotta plug my headphones in. Oh, I kind of remembered what I was going to talk about. Something I should probably mention again, as this is the last week before it changes. Next week, and hopefully, if all goes according to plan, next week, starting next week and continuing for a long time, I'm actually going to be changing the time of day at which I stream. It's going to be earlier, for me, earlier afternoon. If you're in a different time zone, well, depending on the time zone, just know that it's earlier. I'm not exactly sure how much earlier I'm going to make it. But for me, earlier afternoon, it could be like noon, in between noon and 2 o'clock, somewhere in there, for me. Which, just for reference point, it's actually at 12:30 a.m. for me right now. So, yeah. But I figured I should let you know, even though I've never on the I have never on the channel, I've never let's get this one. Anyway, yeah, I figured I should probably let you guys know, because even though I've really never see, so some of you, you're not off that much, and I know other people are going to be off by a lot. But, anyway, that's pretty neat. But anyway, I have actually not, worried too much when it comes to, what time I stream at. But because the channel's getting bigger, and because we're fairly used to streaming at this time, I figured it'd probably be a good idea to let you all know that, yeah. Well, and again, especially when it comes to YouTube, Um, the statement "time is relative" is really is true. Um, because you can have people from all over the world and all kinds of different time zones watching. So, but anyway, it's actually a little bit better for me. Like as I said, this is 12:30 a.m. So like just after midnight. Um, which is relatively late. Um, so, but yeah, I figured I should probably tell you guys just so that you know we're going to be starting a lot earlier from now on. Starting next week on Monday. So, you have a little bit of time to prepare yourselves. But, and the other thing I should probably mention is it's a little bit up in the air right now, so there's no necessarily guarantee, but I am considering and planning and thinking about maybe doing a charity stream soon. Within the next couple of months, but no, I can't give any more specific details as to when, right now, because I don't know for sure. But in case you're wondering, the charity organization that we'll be supporting is the JDRF, Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. Because for those of you who have, well, if you've been with the channel long enough, you probably already know this, but I actually do have type 1 diabetes, also known as juvenile diabetes, only because of the fact that you usually get diagnosed with it at a young age. So, and quite honestly, I will let you know what I'm planning on doing a couple of really special
Keeper, the heir
things.
memories must search these old halls for the symbol she seeks. Will the heir rise to the task?
Yes.
I suppose she will. Now?
Every step brings you down a very long road to the heir. What you cannot show her, Demos will.
Demos? How?
The heir will know when the time comes.
Altair 2? I've...
Well, that's interesting.
Alexios has found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in.
Well, that's interesting. But anyway, so when I get more details on it, I'll let you all know, but prepare yourselves for that. And I'm planning on doing actually a couple of special things to make it extra special. Not sure exactly how long we'll stream for.
Found my way in.
Oh, you got a different glow stick this time, I think. Actually,
I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out.
interesting. We got a slightly different colored glow stick. And once again, just like the torch, it is an infinite... Oh, I have to throw it first. It is an infinite glow stick. But I'm considering maybe doing like a 24-hour or something like that. But I'm not entirely sure what I'll end up choosing to do. Oh goodness, watch out.
Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing.
Can't light it because it's a glow stick. But the other thing I'm planning on doing, is making everything open. Oh goodness, watch out for those. Making every part of the stream open to you guys. Meaning, I'll have an open... well, either I'll play in open matches of whatever game we're playing. So probably I'll play an online multiplayer game. It might be something... It might be Fortnite. It might be, Dead by Daylight. It might be... Uncharted 4 multiplayer, whatever. Probably Fortnite would be the best, because then people from Xbox and PC can join us.
Here lies the King of Thebes. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes.
I will probably make have the session open, the game session open. I'll probably have, if I'm in a PlayStation party, a chat party, I will probably leave the PlayStation chat or party chat open. And but I might also, well, that's good to know. I might also, just speak in, like, I might just use game chat, and have that open, so, you guys will be able to, in some way, shape, or form, a few of you guys might be able to actually join in on the stream and participate in talking, like actually have an opportunity to speak out loud to me or whatever. There's a good chance that I'll invite a few of my friends along that I have previously streamed with, like Jedi guy, who actually changed his name recently. You know how the PlayStation, if you're on PlayStation, they opened it up so you can change your username. And I might have some of the other people that I've streamed with before.
Well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have their nails intact, even millennia after burial.
But yeah, so that should be fun as well.
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here.
So, all of these are still moved where we had them moved when we went through here. So that's actually pretty neat. I wonder if that would be different if we would have not come in here first with Alexios. Oh goodness.
Incredible. These statues are in perfect condition. Those who paid homage here did so with their lives.
Huh. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. I'm sure you know by now that when it comes to Fortnite or really any game, I am nowhere near a pro. I'm still pretty
The second
terrible at the
symbol
game.
is close. You have done well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The
The
interloper? Do you mean Vic? Or someone else?
interloper. Okay then. Oh, there it is. Um. Anyway, but you know, and I openly admit I'm not really all that great, but you know what? I still have fun for the most part. Sometimes I get really frustrated when I, but for the most part, I still have fun, so that's all that matters.
The second symbol! Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Alexios knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there. The staff?
The staff makes me immortal, Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
Yeah, the staff. So she has the staff now. Again, if you may or may not know, if you were there for that episode, this basically what happened was, as I said at the start of this, there was we played a side quest that turned into a main quest in the main game that had to do with Atlantis. That the gist of it is, it skipped a lot of the story, so basically this DLC fills in some more to that Atlantis storyline. You know, in between now and when, spoiler alert, Layla and Alexios meet in the future. So it's also I'm also kind of comfortable saying that spoiler because, again, we have already seen it happen in one of the past episodes. So let's find the last location. Apparently we have another inventory thing. Excuse me? Why do you keep showing me this horse? I know about this horse skin. I've had it for a long time now. Please stop. Anyway. Alright. Last location here. So I want to do 2 today. Because, again, hopefully there's gonna be a few more quests to do. After these ones are done, as part of this thing. But not too many. I want to have this finished. If possible, I want to try to have this finished right on Friday of this week. So, anyway, let's keep looking for this other one. So, it is in. Go to the map so that I can search for it. It is in Boeotia? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, so. Oh, right here, apparently. I think. Yeah, that looks like the same. Wait a minute. No. Cool. So it's in north of... Okay. Where is that location? That's not it. I don't think that's it. Wait, is it? No. Or up close heights. So here we go. In the northern part. Oh, we have already unlocked it, I guess. Wait. That's it, right? Find the... Tomb of... Oh, apparently we have already, yeah. Right here, we have already unlocked it and completed every part of it. So, we'll just go there. And... complete this side quest. Probably if we fast travel here to this city, I'm assuming is the best thing to do. That is actually really amazing. I will say this. Likely, what will happen is one or more of my normal streaming or fairly regular streaming buddies will probably join. We'll probably spend... They probably won't be with us throughout the whole stream, but they will probably join us for a large portion of it. But as far as viewers joining and participating in the stream directly, what will probably end up happening Here we go. But as far as viewers joining and participating in the stream by joining either the party chat or the game chat or the game itself, what we'll probably have is I'll probably have to have a rule when it comes to the charity stream. I'll probably have to have a rule that's like, you know, you can play a few matches, you can stick around in the party chat or the game chat with us for, you know, a few matches worth of time, but then you'll have to politely leave and let somebody else take your place. Probably what we'll have to have. So I am hoping we get a lot of viewers and participants that day, but anyway, we'll see.
King of Eagles.
You just randomly yell, oh, because you, I get it. Because Icarus went and killed one of those animals. I'm not sure what it was, but anyway. I was like, why did you randomly shout King of Eagles? What do we got here? That would be actually wonderful. Quite honestly, it would be wonderful to do that all the time. But I never like to, specifically push anybody to do anything like that, or, feel obligated to subscribe or like or bring more people to the channel or anything like that. But it is always appreciated when you guys go out and bring in more viewers, subscribers, and what have you. But yeah, I do want to have. I also do want, everybody to feel like they have the freedom to.
The tomb of Orion awaits the heir.
I do want everybody to feel like they have the freedom to, decide for themselves if they want to. I don't want anybody to feel obligated or feel like they're being pushed into anything that, That's part of the reason why I personally don't bring up, hey, please subscribe, hey, please like, any of that type of stuff. I personally try not to bring that type of stuff up during the stream, for the most part, as much as possible. And only at the end of the stream, I just thank everybody who has chosen to do that. And I don't mind you guys, telling your friends to watch and subscribe and all that stuff, and I actually appreciate it and whatnot. But yes, especially during the charity stream, it's even more appreciated to have a lot of people viewing, obviously. But anyway, more details on that when I figure out exactly what I'm gonna do. So, but I figured since we're technically at the end of this series, it's probably a good idea to inform you of, several upcoming things on the channel.
In this tomb, the heir of memories will see how life grows from a dead place.
Life growing from a tomb. If I hadn't seen the staff work, I wouldn't believe it.
The heir's task is to bring life where there was death, and your task dooms you to endure loss. Close your eyes and picture the face of one you will never see again. What would you tell them?
I'm gonna go with we will be together again. Because even though we already know it's going to be a very long time, it isn't going to be forever. So let's go with that.
I would hold them and tell them to be strong and that we will be together again.
Remember that answer and the pain from which it comes.
You don't have to tell me, Alethea. I will always remember. I will always keep.
And now, will the heir of memories rise to face the tomb?
Yes.
I suppose she will.
Altair 2, come in.
Altair 2 here.
The next stop is the Tomb of Orion. I'll show you how to get there when I get back.
Okay then. Okay.
Altair 2, can you read me?
We hear you. Layla, there's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis, and I'll figure something out.
This must be what they're talking about when they say life in growing. So we've been dropped somehow into the middle of it. Not sure how you got in here. But now we have to figure out which way we're supposed to go. Also, the glow from this glow stick looks like it might be different once again. Although it's a lot closer to the first glow stick that we saw. So, just bump the cable on my headset, so that's cool. So... guess we have to decide which way to go. Any ideas? I know that. And I appreciate that. It does. It makes me really excited to know that there are people like you who've been around that long. And to think about how long the channel has actually been around. Clearly not this way. So, now we know. Guess we'll just try every direction until we find it. Ooh, a lot of growth here. Oh, goodness.
The tomb hasn't flooded.
Yeah, you didn't bring your scuba gear, did you? Oh, goodness.
This place is falling apart.
Oh, goodness. Oh, we might be near it already.
Bone arrows. Because of the relationship between the constellation and Orion?
Huh. Well, we've already done what there is to do here. But a lot of times the place that we're going is near one of these things. Although there doesn't seem to be any other exit from this room. So maybe not for the first time. Oh, we could go that way. Yeah, why not? I don't think this is the way. I also feel like we just came from this way, actually. Did we? Oh yeah, we did. Let's go back then and continue looking. I went the wrong way. No, I thought that was something, but it's not. Oh, okay, so this is the way. Maybe. That was a close one. I probably shouldn't be going into an ancient tomb and smashing a bunch of random jars and pots. They kind of seem like they might be important. Anything over there that I should consider looking at? No, just an empty box that we've emptied, that Alexios already emptied. Oh, that's the stuff I think that if you hit it with something flammable, it lights it on fire. Good thing this is a glow stick and not a torch. I guess we're going this way. Staircases. Or staircase it is, then. Whoa.
This raider was poisoned.
Well, that's interesting. By what? Oh, I've already moved that. Oh, wow, this is interesting. When we came through here before, the trees and whatnot were just sort of hanging from the roof, but not, like, as much as they are now all the way down. When is the merch coming? You know, eventually. Actually, probably we'll have to wait until the channel starts to make a little bit of money of its... Oh, there's the thing.
We are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the order of the symbols, his sister will.
She will? That is really weird, actually. Super surprising, somehow. Anyway, yeah, probably we'll have to... Because the thing about merch is that you have to put out some money in order to, well, essentially make money off of it, right? So, in order to produce merch, I have to find somebody who can produce it, and then I have to figure out what type of merch I want produced, and then I have to pay to have it produced. I know the symbol's there, but I want to go down here. Oh, can we? Maybe not.
A hole in the ceiling. How do I get up there?
Oh, wait. Ha! I think we've been here before. Maybe not. Wait, what? It seems as though there was another way into that room, though. Almost like we were supposed to be able to, if we wanted to, somehow get in from this way. Not exactly sure how we would have actually come in here. But it seems as though there was another way we could have come in here. That's interesting. Alright, I'm not going to explore the rest of that. We'll just get this symbol now. But anyway, so probably we'll have to wait until the channel gets to the point where it's starting to make some money that I can actually put out towards merch. But I do have some ideas as to maybe what type of merch I would like to do. But we'll see. I mean, obviously, probably the usual, like, t-shirts and hoodies and clothing options and whatnot that a lot of YouTubers use for their merch. But I maybe want to have some unique things as well. But we'll talk more about that, or I'll you know, when it actually happens. So let's see this.
The final symbol. Another part of a constellation. They must fit together. Alter 2, can you read me? Okay, Layla, think this through. Outside the tomb of Eteocles, Alethea said Deimos would show me what the Keeper can't. Phidias had answers Theras didn't and was killed for it.
The air is wise.
Altair 2, come in, please.
Layla, that you? Did you find the symbol?
3 for 3. We need to head back to Atlantis. In the meantime, let's run the symbols I found against known constellations. Consider the research plan B.
What's plan A?
Alexios knew where the symbols were, but not the order they go in. Alethea thinks Deimos may hold that secret. We have her DNA.
What? Layla, are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm committed, and you should be too. When I get back to Atlantis, I'm getting this done whether you're on my side or not.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So even though at the start of this game we got to choose which one to play as, it seems as though we might have like a little section where we try playing as Cassandra instead. And they probably would reverse it for this. Or maybe not. Oh, maybe. Or maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But they probably will reverse it, or would have reversed it if we had played the entire game as Alexios. But that's pretty interesting. This is pretty neat. The fact that this is becoming a possibility, but I'm hoping that we get like a mission or quest complete, and then we can end things off for now and pick up again tomorrow.
No, not maybe a little more. Yeah, there you are.
Oh. Okay then.
Are you Brisson?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Okay then.
Are you Brisson?
Well, that's interesting.
The name is Deimos.
No, I heard you're not real. You're not real!
Oh, I'm real. Here, let me show you.
Okay then.
Your heart rate's accelerated and your body temp is almost 98 degrees. What's happening?
Okay.
Korgath, Metin, that's all I know. You have to believe me.
Well, this is interesting.
Maybe you'll talk if I break your other hand.
So... Wow, this is, wow.
No. Layla, get your shit together.
Okay then.
Layla, you're not safe. We have to get you out of there. No!
Don't be afraid. We all die. But first...
Tell me what I want to know.
Okay then. I think we made the wrong choice maybe there. I hate when there's a timer, but... My favorite video game protagonist.
Layla, we're remote ending your session.
That's a good question. So we only got like a small little, you know, just dialogue options there for the most part. Quite honestly, it's probably a tie between Sly Cooper and Nathan Drake. So, there you go.
Itira, Gorgath, Metin.
Layla? Come in.
Vic, you had no right!
I had to pull you out. Diving into Themos' mind almost killed you.
The interloper. He is listening.
He?
Sigma, I'm opening fire.
Doc, fall back.
Kiyoshi's been hit!
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2! Vic!
Wait, what?
Anyone? Can you hear me?
Is this the... Maybe this is the end already of this, storyline, this DLC storyline, I don't know.
The Great Seal has waited long enough.
I can't. I've seen inside Deimos' mind. I can't contact the team. The Animus isn't safe.
The trials of the air are just beginning.
All right.
I can do this.
Yours is a role of strength and resilience. Now the air must call the name of the first symbol.
Oh, I was supposed to memorize that. Oop. Anyway, yeah, that is a pretty good one. Can you help me out with this? Because I can't remember which, especially considering that they are like Greek words, so they're not easy to pronounce. I think we're just about at the end here, but I don't want to mess this up. I could probably go back in the stream somewhat and see if I can find it. Give me a second here. I'm gonna see if I can just find it. Alright, let's see here. Does it say here? Mm-hmm. Great. Uh, hmm. Mm. Mm. Not sure. Uh, okay. I'm hoping it shows me what it is. Mm. I think it's... this one?
This symbol was the first I found, and the first name Sebefithias was Itira.
The heir recalls. She heard the names of the symbols and their order. Now, call out the name of the second.
Oh, okay, here we go.
It was this symbol, and the second name Sebefithias was Korgath.
The heir doesn't just experience memories, but holds them inside her. And now, the final symbol.
It is... this one here.
I remember! Fithias somehow unlocked the order of the symbols, even if he didn't realize it. It was Itira, Korgath, Metin.
Layla, can you hear us?
Vic! You're alive!
Sigma 4 soldiers stormed the ship. Kyoshi was shot, but I stopped
Oh,
him.
no.
He saved us.
It isn't the staff. Someone is intentionally remote hacking our signal. I encrypted a new frequency for us, just to be sure.
We need to go dark until we know it's safe.
Before we go, how are you?
That's interesting.
To hear your voices. Listen, I've unlocked the Great Seal. Atlantis is open.
Please, don't go in until we know we can keep a secure connection. I want this as much as you do, but we need to do it together.
Oh, come on.
Atlantis has waited this long. It can wait a little longer. Until then, while I'm down here, I'm safe. Call me when Kyoshi's back on his feet.
He'll be glad to hear your voice. Until then, I'll tell Year 2 is going dark.
So who... okay, then. So, I guess this is it, actually. This is also now after the meeting between Layla and Alexios. Clearly, she has the staff now, and, anyway. But this is almost like a to be continued moment, so that's pretty cool. I wanna know about that thing where it said look for the fate of Atlantis. I didn't even get to hear the end of what she was saying there. She started saying and then they just cut her off. But it said something about look for the fate of Atlantis, blah blah blah. So is there more to this DLC? And yeah, is there more to this DLC? And will we also get it for free? That's my two questions. But I guess we'll see when it loads in here what ends up happening. But I do think, I will say this. I think now the best thing for us to do to end off this series properly. Oh, well, that's interesting. This is Oh. I can't actually... Wait. Okay, I returned here, but no, nothing happened. Do I talk to these people? Oh, goodness. This is where the thing just happened. Maybe the reason that we can't do this yet is because we have to wait until, like, part 2 becomes available, I guess? I don't know. Once again, it reminded me I have this horse. That's cool. I know, game. I get it. Take a look at this quest, then. Alright, well, I guess that's the end for now. I don't know. Like, we clearly have this quest, but there's nothing that we can actually do with it. So, I don't know. It seems like this is the end for now, but maybe there's more coming in the future. But unless this is a glitch, which does sometimes happen, I don't know. We might be actually completely finally done with this series. If more of the Atlantis DLC becomes available, again, I'm not sure if it's going to be free like the part we've just finished, or if it won't. I don't know. But if it does become available for free, and I am made aware of the fact that it's become available for free. I might not ever know. But I guess we will see what ends up happening, and depending on what happens, I guess we'll decide from there. But until we find out, until more becomes available, I guess we're done for now. And Otherwise, I don't know. Because again, we have this quest marker, but it doesn't do anything. We don't even know where his body is. I guess it must have been moved away already. But it's like, she threw him way over here somewhere, didn't she? I don't know. Anyway, I think until we know what is going to end up happening in the future of this series, I think we're done with this series for now. And we should actually finish off by doing exactly what we know Alexios ends up doing eventually. And that would be traveling back to Atlantis and just waiting for Layla to show up. Because as far as I know right now, that's the last. That's all there is left to do. I'm not sure. The way that ended, it could quite possibly be something that they're saving for another game. Or it could quite possibly be that this is the end. So I'm leaving it off as if it was the end. And if more happens, then we may or may not cover it on the channel, I don't know. For now, this is gonna be the official final end.
And here you're supposed to listen and be impressed by the precursor monument around you. They want to make sure you remembered this island, no matter how often it was renamed. Thera, Callista, Atlantis.
Cool. There's the symbols, there's the door. Awesome. But I'm gonna consider that the end of the final end to our series. For now, and if there is eventually more, then we will come back and do it, and then we will end things off exactly the same way by coming here for at the end of the final episode or whatever. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do the rest of this week, actually. I might take a break from streaming. Or, well, let's see, we have tomorrow and Friday are the only 2 days. I'm really not sure. I'll probably put out a tweet with the final decision, but maybe I will just take a, like, maybe that's it. Maybe I'll take a break and, possibly see you guys all on the weekend. You know what? I think that's what I'll do. I'll take a 2-day break. So, no stream tomorrow. No stream on Friday. Might be back streaming on the weekend if I happen to do random lazy Saturdays, or hopefully we'll end up doing a survival game Sundays stream. Maybe, I guess we'll see. But this is all there is that we can do with this series, with this game for now. Because I really don't feel like playing any more side quests or anything else. The only thing, as I said, the only thing that I really want to finish is this Atlantis storyline, which may or may not be completed at this point. And I'm just gonna, as I said, I'm just gonna leave Alexio standing here waiting for Layla to show up and take the staff from him. Because until we get more bits and pieces added into the Atlantis story, if we're going to get more, which I'm not even sure if I'm not even sure if we're gonna get more to this to the Atlantis story. Again, they might wait for another game to continue it, or it might be like another DLC with part 2 or whatever. But if there is more, I will definitely cover it here on the channel. For now, I say we see this as our final ending to this series. Probably no more of this game for a while, and leave Alexios waiting here at the gate to Atlantis for the arrival of Layla sometime in the future. And for now, thank you guys so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Please share the friend, and don't forget to click the notification button. May the power of the Holy Spirit be with you always, and that'll be all.